Hi, I'm Solveig Moose. It is my privilege to serve the Grand Canyon Synod as the Director of Lutheran Advocacy Ministry in Arizona, what we call LAMA. LAMA's mission is to join with the most vulnerable of our society to voice our common needs in the public square, activating our faith in love. LAMA's ministry is based on ELCA social teachings and the ELCA Constitution, which reads in part, "This church shall advocate dignity and justice for all people, working for peace and reconciliation among nations, and standing with the poor and powerless, and committing itself to their need." It continues, "This church shall study social issues and trends, work to discover the causes of oppression and injustice, and develop programs of ministry and advocacy to further human dignity, freedom, justice, and peace in the world." Here's Bishop Deborah Hutterer.
As Lutherans and members of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, we believe that we are freed in Christ to serve and love our neighbor. God uses our hands through our direct service and our voices through our advocacy efforts to restore and reconcile God's world. Through advocacy, we live out our Lutheran belief that governments can help advance the common good. Lutheran Advocacy Ministry in Arizona, or LAMA, the State Public Policy Office of the ELCA, is a ministry of the Grand Canyon Synod. LAMA serves the congregations and Lutheran institutions in Arizona, providing resources, training, and information in the work of being a church that cares for our neighbor.
When Jesus was asked, "What is the greatest commandment?" he responded with, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, body, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself." That second part, loving our neighbor, is the call to advocacy. It was that very call that led Martin Luther to encourage the faithful to speak out about injustices for the elderly, for children, for the poor, and refugees. He taught that good government is God's intention, and that when governments turn away from caring for the poor, people need to become advocates. And history shows that advocacy works.
LAMA's role is to encourage our church members to speak out at all levels of government and to provide the education, the tools, and the confidence necessary to do so. Through our annual Lutheran Day at the Legislature and LAMA Summit, our network of congregational LAMA liaisons, our weekly newsletter, partnerships with local, state, and national organizations, we offer congregations opportunities for connection, education, and engagement.
Churches have an important role to play in advocacy, specifically in reminding our elected officials of their broad responsibility to care for the common good. I encourage each congregation in Arizona to connect with LAMA for assistance in what advocacy could look like in your context.
What you have to offer is important. Your voice is unique and it is vital. You have the power in your hands to create the catalyst for change. Together, we can create an impact, share our voices, and make a difference in the world.
Lutherans can and do make a difference when we use our voices to advocate for justice. It's our calling, it's our duty, and it's our right to do so. Thank you for all you are doing and for all you will do in the future on behalf of the most vulnerable of our society, your neighbors, your community, all God's people.